Hello, my name is Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1972 to listen to Free 4 by Pink Floyd. This one from the album Obscured by Clouds, written and sung by Roger Waters. It was a single, hit number 29 in the Netherlands and 35 in Belgium. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button as well as the notification bell to join the Retro Reactions community where it's all amazing music all the time. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Memories of a man in his old age are the deeds of a man in his prime. You shuffle in the gloom of the sick room and talk to yourself as you die. And life is a short, warm moment, and death is a long, cold rest. You get your chance to try in the twinkling of an eye. 80 years with luck or even less. So all aboard for the American tour, and maybe you'll make it to the top. Mind how you go, and I can tell you, 'cause I know you may find it hard to get off. Angel of death, and I am the dead man's son. He was buried like a mole in a foxhole, and everyone's still on the run. And who is the master of foxhounds? And who says the hunt has begun? Who calls the tune in the courtroom? And who beats the funeral drum? The memories of a man in his old age are the deeds of a man in his prime. Shuffle in the gloom of the sick room and talk to yourself as you die.
Wow, really interesting song. A very 60s feel right from the start. You know, we got this light, folksy type of feel with that rhythm, the acoustic guitar, you know, the steady beat, and of course the hand claps. Really interesting. Then we get that single deep synth note coming in over and over again. Very jarring. A nice contrast against that happy music that we're hearing. Really interesting. Otherwise it's a jovial feel, like I said, light and airy, especially with that acoustic guitar by David. And you'd expect in a song like that, the lyrics to be about something happy, like love, especially, maybe nature or friendship, but I know what it's about. And again, more contrast that they're doing here intentionally. So we get some significant contrast, between the dark lyrics and the light, happy music. And of course, within the music itself, contrast between that happy feel and the dark, sad elements that come in. I already talked about that synth note. Now let's talk about David's electric guitar. We get this pretty intense solo by him. Again, doesn't fit the acoustic music in my opinion. So I love that contrast. Later on it comes in, just a few melodies here and there to stab my brain. That's what it felt like. Really interesting. Just so much contrast here. I know they're the masters at that, them and Genesis, and so really appreciated it. Later on we get a second electric guitar solo. Again, probably even more intense than the first. Really interesting. So much to grasp onto and kind of go back and forth with in your brain. So what a song. It almost seems like they're making light of death or mocking death. I'm trying to figure out a way to put it. It's such a deep, one of the darkest, most intense, most intriguing topics in life, death, the mysterious nature. And here they are putting this like light, bouncy, happy music, almost like, that's their way to cope with it, make light of it. I think you get what I'm saying. A lot of back and forth there in the emotions. Kind of like when something bad happens, sometimes some people react by laughing. It's just a coping mechanism. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Anyway, really interesting song. Different from the rest on this album for sure. So of course we've talked about the lyrics a little bit. I think they're simply about the blunt reality of death and the quickness of our lives in the grand scheme of things. It also discusses the cruelties and randomness of life. Very bleak lyrics for that music. We talked about that over and over again. I'm sure it was intentional. So I found this one enjoyable, very interesting, also very creative, but definitely not one of my favorites, not one of the Pink Floyd greats for me. So I'm going to give this one 3 golden records. That's a B score for Free 4 by Pink Floyd, 1972. Thank you so much, David Gilmour, Nick Mason, Roger Waters, and Richard Wright. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below if you wish to chat about this song. I would love to know if you love it or not. Anyway, you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.